This is Manish Nigam, and today I will give you the explanation of the poem The Laburnum Top, written by Ted Hughes, and it is from your book Hornbil, Class 11. First of all, let me introduce you the poem. This poem is about the tree laburnum top and a bird goldfinch. How the bird, small bird goldfinch, transforms the life or the liveliness of a tree. The tree which was dead like changes into liveliness because of the bird. When the bird comes and after the bird departs, there are three stages mentioned here. The first stage, the tree silent in the September, in the autumn season. Second part, the arrival of the bird, how the bird comes, what it does, what happens with the tree. And the third part is when the bird flies away again. So what happens? That we'll see in this poem. In between, I'll tell you the poetic devices. The laburnum top is silent, quiet, still. In the afternoon yellow September sunlight, a few leaves yellowing, all its seeds fallen. So the tree, laburnum top, is silent. First of all, remember the point. The tree is silent. It is autumn season. In the month of September, the autumn season. And the leaves, they all have changed yellow. The flowers, they all are yellow. The seeds have fallen. And the tree is appearing like dead, still, silent. Okay? Again, let me recall you. The first three lines mention that tree in the month of September is silent. Its leaves are yellow, its flowers are yellow, flowers are just hanging there, and the seeds have fallen, but it is appearing dead. Okay? Now, what happens? Before I go to the next stanza, let me tell you the poetic devices. September sunlight. In the line number 2, there you see September sunlight. So S is repeated, and whenever a consonant sound is repeated, it is called alliteration. So there you please underline, it is alliteration. Now move to the next stanza. Till the goldfinch comes with a twitching chirrup. Till the goldfinch comes. Goldfinch is what? A bird. It comes, and when it comes, what happens? That is all about in this stanza. And how does it come? With a twitching chirrup. Chirrup is a sound made by a bird. When she comes, she doesn't come silently. She comes with a sound, that chirruping, twittering and all that. So these are the sounds which you see. And remember one more thing, children. When a poem contains the sound or any word that contains sound is given in the poem, we use a poetic device that is called onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia. The sound is described in the poem by the poetic device that is onomatopoeia. It is, I think it is a new poetic device, so please remember it. Now see the second line. A suddenness, a startlement at a branch end. And when the bird comes with a little chirping, with a little sound, with melodious sound, what happens? A suddenness, a startlement at the branch end. So when it comes, sits there at the branch end, what happens? The tree starts moving, shaking. There is some sort of amazement, some sort of vibration. Because the bird comes there without any warning. So she comes there, sits there, and that creates a bit of tremor, bit of vibration. Now go to the next line. Then sleek as a lizard. Sleek as a lizard. Lizard you all would have seen. Lizard, how silently, how rapidly it gets into the thickness or inside the bushes or somewhere. You would have seen it. So it enters into the thickness of the tree like a lizard. But it is very cautious. alert and abrupt. Alert means very cautious and abrupt means very fast. The bird gets into the thickness of the tree first with cautious, second very fast, and third it is very, what I can say, smoothly. Now come to the next line. But before I go to the next line, let me clarify you that third line of the second stanza. Then she sleek as a lizard. Sleek as a lizard, the poetic device we use here or we see here is simile. Simile is what? A direct comparison. You find the word as or like. When we describe simile, we use the word as or like. So like a lizard, sleek as a lizard. So here the simile is used. Got it? She enters the thickness and a machine starts up. The bird enters the thickness means first bird comes there without any warning, without any information. She sits at the branch end and then like a lizard with a rapid pace, with a rapid movement, she enters into the thickness of the tree. And what happens? She enters the thickness and the machine starts up. And when she enters into the thickness of the tree, the machine starts up. Now, my dear children, remember what this machine and why this word machine used here. Machine you can use in two ways. One, for the tree, because when the bird comes, the tree starts shaking, moving. And second, the bird has got its nest built there. Okay? The bird has its nest and the young ones are there. So the bird has come here to feed her young ones. So when she comes, the engine starts. Means an engine starts means here now the metaphor is used. Engine actually is a comparison, but it is indirect comparison. Engine, we can't say engine to the tree, we can't say engine to the young ones of the birds. But here it is a metaphor. Let me clarify the difference between simile and metaphor. Simile, direct comparison, and metaphor, indirect comparison. I'll give you one simple example and you will understand better. Shivaji was a lion in the battle. Shivaji was a lion, yeah, Shivaji fought as a lion in the battle. Two statements are there. Shivaji was a lion in the battle. Shivaji actually not a lion, but he is compared with the lion. Understand? So there it is metaphor. But if I say Shivaji fought as a lion, so here it is simile because I am comparing it directly. So simile, direct comparison, and metaphor, indirect comparison. Okay. Now, so she enters the thickness and the machine starts up of chittering and a tremor of wings and trilling. The whole tree trembles and thrills. So when the bird enters into the thickness, what happens? The tree starts moving and the machine starts up means the young ones of the bird, they start moving, they start chittering, they start producing sound. And a tremor of wings and trillings. And whose tremor of wings? Tremor means movement. Tremor of wings, those small young ones of birds, they all are just flapping their wings. And they are all just making noises, different noise, melodious noise. Because they have seen their mother coming. So they are all are very happy and they are excited. And they just enjoy this moment. The whole tree trembles and thrills. Whole tree trembles and thrills. Tree trembles. T is there. T is there. Again, note it down. This is alliteration. Tree trembles and thrills. Tree trembles and thrills is personification. Tree is personified. And you know personification. What is personification? When a human characteristics are given to any object, it is called personification. So this tremor, shaking, feeling excitement, feeling thrilled, all these are the qualities of a human being. So the tree is here shaking, the tree is here moving, The tree is here thrilling. That means the tree is personified. The whole tree trembles and thrills in the engine of her family. It is the engine of her family. Who is the engine of her family? The bird. Again, the metaphor. Engine, metaphor for bird. Because the bird is providing everything to the family. So she is the head, she is the engine of her family. She stokes it full, then flirts out to a branch end. She feeds the young ones, all her children, young ones. She stokes them well. Understand? And then she comes out. She stokes it full, then flirts out to a branch end. Again, she returns back to the branch end, showing her barred face identity mask. Barred face identity mask. Barred face means it has got stripes on its face, the black color. That's why the barred face is there. And it has become its identity actually. So now when the bird comes out of the thickness of the plant of the tree, again sits at the branch end, we can see the black face of the bird, and it is having barred face. Barred face, there you see, please underline, this is actually transferred epithet. Okay. Now come to the last stanza. Then with eerie delicate whistle, chirrup, whispering, she launches away towards the infinite, and the laburnum subsides to empty. Then with eerie delicate whistle, chirrup, whispering. Now what happens? Eerie is their word. Eerie means weird or strange. So in a strange moment, she comes out after feeding her children, feeding her young ones. She comes out of the tree, sits at the branch end. But this moment is very weird, strange. Whistle, chirrup, whispering, and the sound and the chirrup and the melody that she produces is quite soft, melodious, nice. She launches away towards the infinite, and then she flies away into the sky. And the laburnum subsides to empty, and again the laburnum tree remains silent. What it was in the beginning, the first three lines you see, the tree was silent. The second stanza you see, it is given some sort of life when the goldfinch bird arrives, and then the third stanza, when she flies away, what happens? It remains silent again. Okay. So now I have completed the poem. I hope you would have understood, you would have liked it. And whatever doubt, I will give you the summary and the question answers in the description. So please, you can check from there. And if you have any doubt, any query, please comment. Thank you. God bless.